Good morning, happy Monday. Proverbs 29:1, Amplig name, he who hardens his neck and refuses instruction after being often reproved, corrected, criticized, will suddenly be broken beyond repair. Proverbs 29:2, Amplig name, when the righteous are in authority and become great, the people rejoice, but when the wicked man rules, the people groan and sigh. Proverbs 29:3, Amplig name, a man who loves skillful and godly wisdom makes his father joyful, but he who associates with prostitutes wastes his wealth. Proverbs 29:4, Amplig name, the king stabilizes the land by justice, but a man who takes bribes overthrows it. Judges 16:4, Amplig name, after this he fell in love with a Philistine woman living in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. Judges 16:5, Amplig name, so the 5 lords of the Philistines came to her and said to her, persuade him, and see where his great strength lies, and find out how we may overpower him, so that we may bind him to subdue him. And each of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. Proverbs 16:32, Amplig name, he who is slow to anger is better and more honorable than the mighty soldier, and he who rules and controls his own spirit than he who captures a city. Judges 16:15, Amplig name, then she said to him, how can you say, I love you, when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me these 3 times and have not told me where your great strength lies. Judges 16:16, Amplig name, when she pressured him day after day with her words and pleaded with him, he was annoyed to death. Proverbs 31:3, Amplig name, do not give your generative strength to women, neither foreign wives in marriages of alliances, nor concubines, nor your ways to that which destroys kings. Judges 16:17, Amplig name, then finally he told her everything that was in his heart, and said to her, a razor has never been used on my head, for I have been a Nazirite to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaved, then my strength will leave me, and I will become weak and be like any other man. Judges 16:18. Then Delilah realized that he had told her everything in his heart, so she sent and called for the Philistine lords, saying, come up this once, because he has told me everything in his heart. Then the Philistine lords came up to her and brought the money they had promised in their hands. Judges 16:19, Amplig name, she made Samson sleep on her knees, and she called a man and had him shave off the 7 braids of his head. Then she began to abuse Samson, and his strength left him. Judges 16:20, Amplig name, she said, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. And he awoke from his sleep and said, I will go out as I have time after time and shake myself free. For Samson did not know that the Lord had departed from him. Judges 16:21, Amplig name, then the Philistines seized him and gouged out his eyes, and they brought him down to Gaza and bound him with 2 bronze chains, and he was forced to be a grinder of grain into flour at the mill in the prison. Judges 16:28, Amplig name, then Samson called to the Lord and said, O Lord God, please remember me, and please strengthen me, just this one time, O God, and let me take vengeance on the Philistines for my 2 eyes. Judges 16:29, Amplig name, Samson took hold of the 2 middle support pillars, on which the house rested, and braced himself against them, one with his right hand and the other with his left. Judges 16:30, Amplig name, and Samson said, let me die with the Philistines. And he stretched out with all his might, collapsing the support pillars, and the house fell on the lords, and on all the people who were in it. So the dead whom he killed at his death were more than those whom he had killed during his life. Romans 8:28, Amp, and we know with great confidence that God, who is deeply concerned about us, causes all things to work together as a plan for good for those who love God, to those who are called according to his plan and purpose. SunnyKim800.com. On social media, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.